Carr, a future kindergarten educator and a student at the University of Texas, San Antonio. For the past 6 years while working on my degree, I have been fortunate to work as a teacher's aide and activity supervisor at several different schools. This has allowed me to work with students, learn from educators, and experience the education field. I describe myself as a high-energy, very dependable, caring, dedicated student and employee. I was diagnosed with an auditory learning disability when I was 5. For the next 13 years, I was supported by amazing special needs teachers who helped me recognize that I could achieve anything. 2 of these teachers were absolutely inspiring, and a third teacher was, well, I'll share that later. I grew to understand that I might need to learn a little different than others, but anything was possible. I admire everything about these teachers, their knowledge, their patience, their families. I love spending time in their classroom. I love to learn. By middle school, I knew that my passion was to inspire other students to love to learn. While I am still figuring out my teaching style, I am certain I want to focus on preschool and kinder students. I want my classroom to be a wonderful place for learning. I will know that I am a successful educator when students look forward to walking in my room. I want the environment in the room to inspire students to explore and experiment so they can form their own ideas while connecting the new knowledge. I am hoping to mix creativity and exciting ideas with curriculum and activities to touch all students. I want my classroom to reflect warmth, accessibility, and enthusiasm, humor, and respect for diversity and differences. As a college junior, my studies are influencing the kind of teacher I hope to become. Several of the resources that I have studied in the past 6 months have made a lasting impression and are shaping my teaching theories. Here are 3 notable examples. First is 20 Years with the Invisible Knapsack by Karen Weeks, which explores areas of American culture where sexism and racism still leave a deep print. These 7 essays reveal problems that persist in systems that are trying to address problems of inequality. Studying Weeks helped me understand that it is not possible to create an effective learning environment when students are challenged with prejudice. A second example is Now Discover Your Strengths by Marcus Buckingham, which is a book I read outside of class. Buckingham stresses the value of recognizing individual strengths of students. He claims that a student will grow very little in a subject that weakens them. If insisted, the teacher focused on areas of passion and strength. The student can grow significantly in these areas. This approach helps the student to begin to identify their passion for which their lifelong work. Finally, Caring by Nell Nodges shares the belief that organizations and schools cannot truly be ethical if they remove caring from how they serve others. Nodges possesses a realignment of his education to encourage and reward in a caring way. It is interesting how many factors shape our development. Earlier I mentioned a third teacher who inspired me. While this teacher was caring and invested in my growth, she often told me that she didn't believe that I could handle a college curriculum. She urged me to pick a different career path. Often during the tough times in college classes, it is her voice that motivates me to prove her wrong. I often wonder if it was her objective. While her methods have worked for me, I am certain I don't want to adopt this teaching style. I mentioned that my goal was to create an engaging, empowering classroom where students look forward to walking into the room. This classroom will encourage and value diversity and celebrate the differences that make our lives meaningful and rich. It will be socially just by challenging social injustice. These are the things that all students deserve from their schools. These are the things that all students deserve from their teachers.